Good morning and welcome to day 11 on the long trail. My name is Mosey and this is Rissa Romes. Rolling out of the shelter this morning just before 8. We've got 11 and a half miles to Plot Road where Tom is going to meet us and pick us up. Right now have a very short steep climb up Whiteface and a long descent into town with a little up and down afterwards until the road Tom will get us at. Polar got in last night at like 7:30. His interview went well, so that's good. Stephen and Christine were with us again last night, and so they are just rolling through town today, but we should probably see him again. All right, well, this is a fun blowdown to get around. Here we go. Fun times. You had to crawl through the blowdown to get up this rock, and it's slick, and I slipped, and I fell, and I'm fine, but I'm a little shaken. It's fine. Yeah, so I had to crawl under that blowdown and up that rock, and it was not easy. On a more lighthearted note, this morning I had a scare in the privy. The privy didn't have a door on it, which typically I'm a fan of. Fewer surfaces to touch and a view. But there was a hornet that decided to get friendly with me. I was crawling on my toes and tried to crawl down my pants while I was doing my business. So everyone could hear me screaming in the privy. Yeah, it's been a fun morning. More blowdowns. We had some southbounders warn us that this stretch was kind of going to look like this. I am very confused by this root ball, as there are both trees growing up out of it and trees underneath it. Wild. Whew, finally made it up Whiteface. That was steep. The legs are burning. Let's see how the descent treats us. Vermont is in effect. So Christine's husband, Stephen, who joined her a few days back, is a very experienced through hiker. He's done the PCT, the Arizona Trail, the Colorado Trail, and the first 1,000 miles going northbound on the CDT. And he was talking about how the two best parts of through hiking are sleeping in your tent and pooping in the woods. And this trail takes away both of them. There is not really tenting on this trail at all. I've slept in my tent one time since I started now 11 days ago. There are tent platforms at some of the shelters, but not many, and I didn't bring my fishbone hooks, and I don't want to struggle to set up my trekking pole tent without those hooks on a platform. But most of the places just don't have space at all for tenting in any capacity. And then, yeah, all of the shelters have privies, so he hasn't been loving this trail, and I have really been missing my tent. Well, there's absolutely no way I can step over that, so we're limboing under this tree on these stairs. So, ugh. Yikes. So the initial descent from Whiteface was fairly steep, but since then it's been pretty cruisy. I'm actually making up some time, which is good because I was definitely crawling over Whitecap. But yeah, beautiful day. About 4-ish miles to town, and then we'll have a few more miles to go past there. This gate is so tall, I think I can walk under it. Okay, no, I will have to duck a bit. I needed this dirt road walk. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm flying. I feel so free. I'm half skipping, half sashaying. My body needed this break. All right, just crossed Route 15, which is the road into Johnson. We've got a little over 4 miles to the road that Tom is picking us up at. It is just past noon right now, and he's not going to get here till 4, so we've got plenty of time. I've been flying today. Stopped and took a little lunch break. Got around 2 miles to the road, and it's a little over 2 hours before Tom will get there. So I'm taking my sweet time. Whew, now that we're down off the mountains, it is humid. I am steamy and sticky. Found a little snake friend. Hello. Oh, only 46.8 miles left to go. Canada, here I come. Have a good nap?
I did.
All right, editing Marissa here. So yeah, then we made it to the road. Tom picked us up. We went and ate at Moog's Joint, which is just a classic, I think, long trail staple to eat at. They let you tent in the backyard if you need to. And we surprisingly ran into Deagle and Stubbs there, who we hadn't seen in the last few days. So it was cool meeting back up with them. Christina and Steven had just left by the time we got there. And then we went and stayed at this really nice inn in Stowe. And yeah, it was a good night.